Hi everybody, this is Jet Jungle. Who, I hear you ask? Well, Jet Jungle was a superhero in South African radio, and he was on in the 1960s through to the 1980s. Little known throughout the rest of the world. And this was originally a Mego toy. Now, the original Mego toy seems to be only a handful in existence, making it one of the rarest toys out there. This is actually a reproduction made by the classic TV toys. You might remember them. They did a lot of the Mego reproduction pirates and knights, and they even went on to do some odd ones like Married with Children and the Munsters. But this is a reasonably faithful reproduction of the original Mego figure, which I don't have a chance in hell of ever owning. But I'm quite pleased to own this reproduction, which seems to have disappeared off the face of the planet these days. Now, there are a few differences between this and the original. The main one being the original comes on a Type 1 body, and classic TV toys only ever reproduced the Type 2 body. And if we can just get his sleeve up there, you can see, there you go, there's the Type 2 wrists on this. The original does have a metal rivet through. Now what this figure is the Bruce Wayne head sculpt with white hair and unique trousers, I believe. I'm not sure where the boots came from. And he does have this paper decal on the front. It's not very sticky, and it does want to fall off a bit. Now the thing with classic TV toys is they reproduced the Mego bodies, but the plastic they used is not very durable, and these things snap far worse than the Mego figures, so I'm not really going to move this guy about too much. You'll notice he stands at a funny angle as well. It's just the way he's made, really. There's not a lot I can do about it. Another giveaway that this is a reproduction. If we can get the back of him up, you probably can't read this, but it says Figures Toy Company on the back, which Mego figures obviously said Mego car on the back. So yeah, there's not a lot I can tell you about this guy. He's a superhero from South Africa. I think his power was he could run really fast, sort of a jungle Tarzan type of character. Just give you a closer look at the head sculpt there. You can see that's basically the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. Now the head sculpt for Bruce Wayne is actually quite hard to come by, because he was used on the Batman with a removable cowl, which is extremely rare. He was used in there was a set of heads and costumes for Bruce Wayne and Peter Parker, and that's even rarer. And then he was also used for the Italian Tex Willer cowboy, which also is ridiculously rare. But this being a reproduction, there's quite a few of these knocking about in various forms. But the big difference is this guy has white hair. So in South Africa, this figure was released as part of the world's greatest superheroes line, and came with like Batman and Spider-Man and all the others from that line. But in the rest of the world, he didn't get a release, and that makes him pretty hard to find, really. I mean, we're talking 3 or 4 in existence that are known of. So if you happen to be in your attic and you find one of these that fits the description with the Type 1 body and the rivets, and good luck to you, because you've got something extremely rare on your hands. This, however, is the reproduction, so if anyone's trying to sell you one of these as an original, check the back of the body, check the wrists, and that's pretty much a dead giveaway. Still quite hard to find though. I had a quick check on eBay before I did this, and I can't find any anywhere. But 5 years ago, these were readily available from the Mego store. I think it cost about $10, something like that. Didn't come with their box, it came in a plastic baggie, which I've got somewhere. Nothing spectacular though. But the figure itself, it's a piece of history, really. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this one. It's certainly an interesting figure, if a bit dull, to be fair. So this has been Luke with Jet Jungle. Thanks for watching. See you next time.